Hello there, good morning everybody. It is Wednesday the 24th of May 2023. It's nice and early, it's 6:15 a.m. I'm over at Stanley Park to get my midweek video of the Anfield Road Stand. I'll turn you around now. There you go. I'm here nice and early this morning. I've got work, so yeah, I'll see how it goes. About popping over again later to see where they're up to with this, the demolition of the old roof and that. But you know what? Looking on from here, looking at it, I can see there's a crane on the inside there already. So we'll take a good look at that. I've got some questions and comments to go over, but I'll definitely be taking a good look at the inside and that as much as I can as well. Okay, I'll see where that's up to. So let's get up there and have a look. Let's go. Okay guys, go straight up in the air from the usual position, and can you see that sticking out from the inside, that crane? We will get over there now. Whilst I'm on my way over, I will start these questions and comments straight away with a bit of a, do you know what, I'm going to start with the controversial one here. This is really controversial, but I've got AS Abbas Razak, who says, nice production by Mr. Drone, but honestly speaking, this LFC stadium looks so ugly and not comparative to any modern stadium we see today. FSG only looking for ways to milk the club but not brand it the way it's supposed to. What do we think, guys? I wanted to bring that one up to get people's thoughts on it. Personally, for me, I don't think it does look ugly. It is, personally think it's a great stadium. I know there's a bit of a mismatch when it comes to the other stands. I've said before, although there's issues and there are obstacles to overcome, I do think they'll do the other stands at some point, and then it'll look like an amazing stadium, isn't it? But yeah, I don't personally agree. What does everybody else think? Please, guys, let me know. Like I say, I'm starting with a controversial one there. When I went past it, I thought, you know what? I'll bring that one up to get people's thoughts on that. So yeah, guys, what's everyone's thoughts on that one? That little controversial comment there, please, everyone. Do any of you about FSG milking it and that? You know, I don't know enough about it, that sort of thing. So I was mainly concentrating on the and I don't know how, when you say FSG look for ways to milk the club and not brand it, they spent a hell of a lot of money on doing this, you know. So I'm unsure. Maybe there's more things to it than that. But yeah, what's everybody think of how it looks? Yeah, I think it looks good personally. They've gone different. They've gone with expanding instead of doing an entire new stadium. But yeah, I think it looks good. Let me know. I've then got, moving on, I have Tony Wilson, who says, going to be like wacky races in the air if drone flyers are trying to catch the roof removal. Angles could be a problem with cranes on the pitch. Okay, Terry, so when we're talking cranes, I don't think we're going to be talking the sort of cranes where the operators are sitting in the top or anything like that. But yeah, you're right. You know, there's a lot of people covering this now, Terry, isn't there? So yeah, I've got me, KC Imageworks and Paul Frost. Definitely, you know, we cover this a lot, and we let's go over the middle while I'm talking and talk about cranes. Let's have a look at that one in the middle. We liaise on a daily basis, me, KC and Paul Frost, about what times we're here, what we're doing and all that. So it's not a problem for us, because we'll talk and sort out where we are and everything. Let's back up, talk about cranes in the middle. Looks like I'm close to that one, guys. I'm 76 meters up in the air, so I do assure you I'm not close to that crane at all. Let's pitch covered. We've got right, see, I think I'll get to that actually, so I'm not going to mention it. But yeah, Terry, I think we'll be all right. A lot of the time when we talk here, when we're here operating here, if we see, personally me as well, me definitely, sorry, if I see other drones in the air, I'll try and look for who it is operating, and see if I can have a quick chat with them. Okay, that's what we'll always do, so shouldn't be a problem. There are loads covering it, but hopefully we should be okay. Okay, there you go. You can see I moved back a little bit there because I've moved back to take a shot of that. So if I just have a look down, I don't know if they're covering the rest of that pitch there or if that's all they're doing, because they're coming in and out down here. Well, there you go. See, that's timing on that. Outstanding, wasn't it? There's a truck coming in now. So they're coming in from there. Got the cranes on and everything, and so I don't know if they'll be using the rest of that pitch. But anyway, while I'm there, I'll move on to my next question, who is JC, who says, "Hey, great video as always, thanks JC. I have a question regarding the trees in Stanley Park that block the view of the stand from Priory Road. Could they be replanted elsewhere or removed and replaced by smaller, slimmer trees like outside the main stand, or is that just not possible?" Yeah, Jay, I'm pretty sure that any trees that they were going to remove or anything like that, the Anfield Road End was done at the very beginning. They had to replant and everything, so I'm sure what remains there now will remain. I'm pretty certain of that. Jay, I'll come around the back in a bit, but sorry guys, I just want to stay here and watch some of this now that I'm here and we've seen them doing bits. They're starting early as well, just after 6 a.m. here, and it's all, you know, they're going, so yeah, we'll just stay here. But Jay, I'm not gonna go around and have a look at the trees right now. I'll come around, you know, at the end when I'm moving back round. We'll have a look at it then. But yeah, I don't think they're moving any more trees there, Jay. They moved some at the beginning to make way for the build and everything, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Moving on, Mr. Ram. Hi, Mr. Drone. Once again, nice work. How long will it take to get the old roof down? P.S. Hope your son is recovering well. My son's doing really well, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Ram. Thanks for that. He's just back into work yesterday. He's office work he does, so he's able to sit down and rest it and that still. But he was just back into work yesterday for half a day. And yeah, the recovery is going as well as it could. Thank you. How long will it take to get the old roof down, Mr. Ram? Who knows? I've brought this question in because there's loads of different speculation going on about how long it's going to take. Let's just move in to get that old roof down there. See more seats from there, can't we? As well. You know what, we're going to be able to see it all soon, aren't we? When that roof's gone inside, and we'll be able to see loads going on. How long will it take, Mr. Ram? Honestly, we just don't know. Nobody knows. I've been told it's going to take 3 days. I was told it would start immediately. The other night, I'm told it might take a week or whatever. But honestly, we don't know, and I question whether anybody there that tells us does know. It's probably the guys actually doing it that know. So yeah, so but I will say at the moment, what we have been told, what a few of us have been told, and what seems to be what everybody thinks, it'll take 3 days when they start. Okay, Mr. Ram, we'll see though. We'll cover as much of it as we can. I have got work as well, but I will be back over, guys. I might come back over this evening, have another look at it. Okay. Moving on, Kevin Purcell. Nick, I really cannot fault your commitment to the amazing work you do. Thanks, Kevin. I think the wooden beams loaded on the trailer in the car park are used for the crane tracks to run on. They would be laid only at the end where the old roof's coming down. I've seen this sort of thing before, so I'm hoping I'm right. Yeah, you are right, Kevin. I was going to mention this before, but I thought I'd leave it till this question. You are right. So I had a look when I come over on Monday. I had a look at all this in the car park, and there was the white trucks with the white things on the back, which is obviously it's that protective flooring there, and then there was trucks with all these light brown, big wooden beams on, and as you said, they're raker beams there for the cranes, and you can see it sitting on them there. That first Ainsco one there is sitting on, and I think looks like that's being used to lift those beams off. Certainly looks like that, doesn't it? Got a crane in there quick though, haven't they? Haven't they, guys? You know, the last game Saturday, we're Wednesday now, and they've all that pitch covered with crane on there and everything. Seats removed at the front there. It's really quick, like really quick work. In my opinion there. But yeah, Kevin, thank you so much for that. Great info, and absolutely correct. You look like it looks like it's absolutely correct. They've got a lot in there though. They must be bringing some quite a few more heavy machines in there. Like, right, moving on. I've got Tom Pibis. Sorry. The frames aren't new frames. They have been sprayed with a protective paint to make them rust proof. The wood on the back of the lorries in the park are laid down on the pitch like tracks for cranes to ride along, like a train track. Thanks for the vlogs, mate. The time and effort you put into these is appreciated by us all. Thanks, Tom. Thanks very much. Yeah, regarding those tracks, as Kevin just said, you said the same thing, didn't you? That they're used for the cranes, and yeah, we can see that they are being used for them there. See them having a little meeting in the top right corner there. Yeah, it's mad. I'm just sorry, we're just going quiet there. I'm just looking at the screen, like that pitch being totally covered in that there. It's a bit mad to see like that. But yeah, so when you said the very beginning of that, Tom, that the frames aren't new frames, have been sprayed. Yeah, so I said at the back of the stand as I approached it, when I was looking on Monday this week, it looked like there was some new steel. Like, I thought is there new support steel, something gone up? No, what it is, they've actually spray painted some of it white so it looked different. I'll have a look at it when we come back round, guys. Okay. I'll have a look at the trees as well for JC, I think it was. So Tom and JC, as we turn round, as we come back round at the end, we'll have a look at those as well. Kevin Tyngate has put, cheers Nick for keeping us all updated. What happens to the pitch when lifted? No, Kevin, the pitch isn't being lifted. As you'll see, if I zoom out, you can see the pitch at the corners there. You'll see the pitch is down there. The pitch isn't being lifted. It's the actual pitch covering. They're covering the pitch. They're not lifting the pitch. They've covered it there to put this heavy machinery on, and they are very hopeful that it's not going to damage the pitch at all. You know, obviously these are professional companies, aren't they, that provide this material, this pitch covering material. So yeah, I think, like I say, they're certain it's not going to damage the pitch. The pitch isn't being lifted at all, Kevin. Don't know if you just misunderstood the way they were doing that or something, but yeah, the pitch isn't being lifted anyway, mate. 1 second. Okay, moving on. I have Gareth Parry, who says, did you or anyone notice all them seats removed in the lower tier? Looked like a good few hundred removed. Yeah, Gareth, so let's move in a little bit. I've looked down, so we've got them removed at the very front there. They've removed more since I had a look Monday as well. At the very front and round, like the tunnels there, the entrance and exit tunnels there. They have removed a few. I think see where they've removed some around those centre entrance and exit tunnels there. I think we've been told that that's where they're going to put some supports up. That's what they're going to use, those platforms, to put some supports up to help with the work that they're doing to remove. But yeah, certainly a good few seats removed there. Definitely. Right. Okay, I have caught above the cut. Next week is probably right. So this is where I've said next week about removing the roof. So you've said next week is probably right. They probably have 2 to 3 days of stripping the seats out of the lower tier. It probably won't take long to get anything of value out of the stand itself. Then put up the scaffold, etc. will take another couple of days. Yeah, so caught above the cats. So that was what I've been told by a very reliable source. I'd said before, someone who's been very reliable throughout this project for me, is that they'd said that they are moving in to start the demolition straight after Liverpool's game with Aston Villa last weekend. They're taking over it but what they have to do is strip out all the internals and that first. It's not a case of they just go in and just start ripping everything down. No, there's kiosks and bars and whatever in the tier that they're taking down. So they've got to do all those work, get the electrics out and all that. They've got to do all of that, TVs, things like that. They've got to take all that down before they just start ripping out. So I was told that will take about a week to do that and get everything onto the pitch, get the pitch covered and everything. We're on Wednesday now, aren't we? And it'll possibly be next week when they start actually taking the roof down. But do you know what? We'll keep an eye on it. I'm here first thing this morning. Got some shots and that of the pitch, how it is, in the crane and that. So I'm sure that some of the others will be here today, and I'll probably touch base with them to see if anything else has happened. It's worth me coming over later. But yeah, hopefully, guys, you won't miss anything anyway. So whether it's later this week, tomorrow, next week, you will get to see it. But yeah, that was my info, and I think it does sound feasible, doesn't it? But we'll see. Next up, and this is the last one, we've got Michael LFC says, "Hi mate, any chance of you zooming back onto you when the drone is in the air? Love to see where on Stanley Park you're standing." Yeah, Michael, I will do, absolutely now. So on that note, guys, that was the last one. I'm gonna finish there. So we have seen there that they've got most of that pitch covered. It's going to be interesting to see if they're actually doing any more. It looks like, see that blue truck there, they were the ones that have got the protective cover on. It doesn't look like there's too much more left on that. Don't know if there's any more in the car park. I will have a look as I come round, but my drone is running low of battery, so it'd be interesting to see if they do cover all of the pitch, or they're happy with just that half, that that's going to do them. So let's travel around this way, which will give us a quick look at that steel, the trees, and then so sorry, I'm just going to have a look down, because there's quite a few people on site, Another frame being built there there's loads being built down there, isn't there? Wonder if that's going to go up in that corner. See that one there? It's close to that corner, isn't it? I'm sorry, that was a quick zoom. I wanted to see if there's any more of those trucks. No, so see there's no more protective covering, it doesn't look like. So that pitch must be staying how it is. There is more trucks with those raker beams on down there though. So maybe they're just putting that then on, covering the pitch with that, maybe. When I say the pitch, I mean, the protective covering. Maybe they're just putting loads of those raker beams on. Right, okay. Here, see this white? It'd be easier when I look across now. See the ones to the right there over towards the main stand are grey, and these are white. This was only done recently, so when I come Monday and I just seen bright white steel, I thought it was new steel, but it's not. It's just sprayed. Okay, I'll go across the back now. That was what somebody referred to. And these trees here is what I think it was JC had mentioned. So as you'll see, JC, the road is going there along the back of the stand, and they have taken out, as far as I'm aware, they have taken out any trees that they could, were already taken out. and they're not doing anymore. Okay, as far as I'm aware. And then the last person who wanted to know where I am, so you might see me moving right there in the distance, moving back towards the path to land on the path. And we'll come straight into to me here. There you go, that's where I am. So turn you around. That's where Anfield is there. So there you go. Okay, finish up there. Okay guys, so there you go. That was the Anfield Road Stand midweek video with my voiceover on the 24th of May 2023, nice and early in the morning. Yeah, it's all going on, isn't it, with that roof, that pitch mostly covered. I think that's all they're doing because I couldn't see any more protective flooring down, protective covering in the car park or anything, so I think that's all they're doing with that road kind of in from the corner of the Skinny Dog Leash and Cop, going up to the Anfield Road Stand and having half the pitch covered from there. Loads of those raker beams down for the cranes as well. So yeah, looking good. I might pop back over later. I'm hoping to get home. I'm walking quite fast here because I'm hoping to get home and get this one uploaded and out for you before work this morning. So I'll do my best to do that. Guys, what were your thoughts on the guy that or person, sorry, I don't know if it's the person that mentioned the how the stadium looks? I think it looks good. I think it looks like a good stadium, but I think it will obviously look better if they can do more to the other two stands. But yeah, what's everybody else's thoughts on that? And what else? We had a look at the trees at the back, the steel. But the main thing is that roof, isn't it? I stayed looking over that roof basically almost the whole time. Not roof, the roof demolition works, because that's the most important and main thing going on at the moment. So yeah, I might be over later, see if there's any more progress, but I'll touch base with the other guys, as I've said, because some of them will be over as well, so you'll be able to catch any progress there as well. But yeah, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Any branded clothing, my email address and my website is all down there. Keep your questions and comments that coming, please guys, keep them coming, mean a lot. Thanks everyone, take care, bye now.